In this exercise, we're going to be dimensioning these two objects. We'll start with the top one. The first thing you want to do when dimensioning is determine your datum features. Now, datum features are functionally important surfaces on a part. Usually, to determine which are functionally important, you need to know the function of the part. In this case, we don't really know. So what a good practice is to choose a surface that's big enough to use for manufacturing. So for example, if we look at the front view, I would choose the bottom surface. It has a nice area. So I'm going to choose this surface right here as one of my datum features. So that's going to give me all my vertical dimensions. Horizontally, you can see there are two surfaces, this surface here and this surface here. Possibly this one that we could use as a datum feature. If we look at the top view, this surface is nice and straight. This has a little area taken out of it. So it's really up in the air which surface you choose. I'm going to go ahead and choose this left surface as another datum feature. You would be perfectly correct if you chose this surface or this surface. Alright, now in the top view, we need one more because there's always three datum features. The front surface or the back surface would be good choices. So I'm going to choose the back surface. Alright, now that we have our datum features, all we need to do is pick off the different heights or different lengths. So I'll start with this one. So the first thing I see is this one right here. Then this one. So you can see every dimension comes from the datum feature. Now you'll notice that we missed this. We could have taken an extension line and put it all the way through the object, but that's a pretty long extension line. So I'm going to choose to put this dimension over on this side. Alright, now we'll go for the horizontal dimensions. Again, we just pick off. Just go from one feature to the next. Always coming from the datum. Now you notice that I did not dimension this hidden line. We need to dimension this feature, but not in the front view because we never dimension hidden lines. That feature will grab in the top view. Alright, so now we have all the vertical and horizontal dimensions in the front view, and the remaining direction would be in the top view. So again, we just start picking off features. And there you go, we have a completely dimensioned part. Alright, let's move down to the bottom one. And again, we need to pick our datum features. So I'm going to choose here, here, and here. Those are my three. So now again, I'm just going to pick off features. There we go. And I'll do the other direction. Alright, there's a couple things to mention about these dimensions. You might have chosen to take this dimension and put it on this side because of the long extension line. And the same with these two. Right, you might have chosen to put them in the bottom. However, one of the good practices is to group dimensions, so you have to weigh that against the length of the extension line. Another thing is that this angle, I've dimensioned it using only linear dimensions, which is fine. But you could just use linear dimensions and an angular dimension. So that could have been one of your choices as well. Alright, in the top view, we only have one dimension, so we'll put that. And you'll notice that we did not use the right side view at all. So we really didn't even have to draw that one. Alright, so those are two examples of dimensioning.